What do we say?
You do what he said. I'll go first.
Okay.
And then you say, hi, I'm Lisa. Daniela.
Oh, that's what we're gonna do. Okay.
Yeah. Hi everyone, I'm Daniela. Welcome to Black Cat Kitchen. I hope you're all doing well.
Ciao, io sono la mamma di Daniela.
You have to say your name.
Ciao, io sono Lisa, la mamma di Daniela. Buongiorno.
Today we're making Eggplant Parmigiana. It's my mom's famous recipe and everybody always loves it.
Some people may know it as eggplant lasagna, but we call it Eggplant Parmigiana.
Mom, do you remember the time you made stew eggplant parmigiana?
Oh yes. My neighbor Stu said he would never ever eat eggplant, and I said, Stu, you have to try mine. So one day I made it and I brought it over to his house and he said, oh, lasagna. And I just left it with him. When he brought me the plate back, he said, Lisa, that was the best lasagna I've ever had. And I said, Stu, that wasn't lasagna, that was eggplant parmigiana. And he went, oh, I guess I like it. Cominciamo con la ricetta.
See the description below for a list of ingredients. So we're using 3 medium eggplants or aubergines for this recipe, and you want them to be dark purple, nice and firm, and the thinner at the bottom the better, which means there'll be less seeds in the eggplant. Chop off the bottom of your eggplant and then cut it into thin slices. Once sliced, lay your eggplant pieces on a clean kitchen towel.
This is how thin the slices should be, about 1 centimeter thick.
And you'll see they start to go a little bit brown with oxidization. That's absolutely fine.
So once you have them all laid out on the tablecloth or tea towel, whatever you're using, just start sprinkling them generously with salt. This will allow the eggplant to sweat and it'll be easily dredged in the flour.
You need to wait about 5 minutes for the eggplant to start releasing its moisture. You'll start seeing the beads of water come up on the top. While the eggplant are sweating, add in 20 grams of salt and 2 grams of pepper to 500 grams of plain or all-purpose flour. Give that a good stir together.
So once your eggplant has come like this, you can dredge it in the flour and then just place it on a cookie sheet or a platter.
Once you've dredged your eggplant, it's important not to overlap them. This can cause them to become gluey and stick together, and you won't be able to get them apart when it's time to fry them. These need to be fried, so to make it nice and easy, let's set up a frying station. Here we have our tray of eggplant ready and dredged to go into the oil. In a large sauté pan, add enough vegetable oil so it's about 1 inch deep in your pan. Turn this to high heat to bring it to temperature. And finally, have yourself a set of tongs and a pan lined with some kitchen roll so that it can help absorb the oil once we transfer over the eggplant. Drop a few little flecks of flour into your oil, and if it sizzles like this, that's how you know it's hot enough. Carefully place the eggplant into the hot oil away from you so that you don't get splashed back onto your hand. Once you see this beautiful browning around the edge, give it a flip over and we're looking for this gorgeous golden brown color. Once it's brown and crispy, few minutes on each side, transfer it over to your pan with your kitchen roll.
I'm just going to put another layer of kitchen roll on here so it absorbs a lot of the oil. For a healthier version of these, you can also bake them at 425 degrees Fahrenheit
or 220 degrees Celsius
until they look crispy and brown.
The last component of this recipe is the tomato sauce. To make your own, check out my recipe from scratch here. If you want a quick 20-minute version that you can make at home, check out my stuffed shells recipe, which I'll link below. Or you can use your favorite store-bought sauce.
Mettiamo insieme tutti gli ingredienti. We're going to put just a thin layer of sauce in the bottom of our casserole dish and just spread it around. You don't need a lot here. Now we're just going to start layering our eggplant slices like this. And you can overlap them, you can cut them if you have to adjust the size to fill the bottom of the pan. So now you just give them like a gentle push down like this so they're even. And then you continue with another layer of sauce. On this layer you want just a tiny little bit more than the bottom.
Now for my favorite part, the cheese. We're using about 500 grams of a low moisture mozzarella and about 200 grams of a freshly grated Parmigiano Reggiano. Sprinkle that all over the top of your sauce layer, and then we're going to start layering again with the eggplant. Push down on the top again so that it compacts all of the ingredients together. Now add another layer of sauce and more cheese and continue layering in this order until you reach the top of your pan or you run out of ingredients. You want your last layer to be a cheese layer so that you get that gorgeous golden bubbly brownness on top. Cover the whole thing with foil. You'll want this to bake in a preheated oven for 45 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius.
Once you remove it from the oven, let it sit about 10 to 15 minutes to cool, and you'll be able to slice it much easier.
With about 10 minutes left, remove the foil so that your cheese gets nice and golden on top. And sometimes, cheesy accidents happen. Once it's cooled slightly, slice up your Parmigiana and you're ready to enjoy. Thanks so much for watching. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And for more tasty Italian videos, check out my stuffed shell recipe here. See you next time!